What up guys, welcome back to Uncut Econ. In this video we're going to be looking at suppliers. We're going to be talking all things suppliers, what's a supplier, good suppliers, bad suppliers, what you need to know about them, what to look out for, mistakes that you can make, the mistakes to avoid, what to do, what not to do, just everything regarding suppliers. Again, just emphasizing the purpose of this channel, just to give you guys free knowledge, transparent knowledge, real world experiences. My whole pitch to you guys is just to be relatable, to be a guy that in all the information and drama and gimmicks, just someone who's genuine, just someone that's someone like you. So yeah guys, before let's not dwell too much on that, let's get into the video. Cool guys, I'm not sure if you've seen, but on TikTok there's been this whole new craze of these pot scrapers that have been doing really well. I've seen lots of ads about them. I've been engaging, so obviously the algorithm's been giving me more and more of this content, but I'll put a screen recording up now of just what I've seen. So yeah, I think that we're gonna base this video around that. We're gonna see where we can source it, how much we can source it for, mistakes that you can make in sourcing a product, what to look for, and I'll just give you guys a sense of what that first step with looking for a product, finding a product and sourcing it would look like. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first place you're gonna usually find yourself looking when you're looking for a supplier is unfortunately probably going to be Alibaba. Every dropshipping guy is going to tell you Alibaba is the way to go, because they know that if they pitch the reality that you can source these products for very almost dead nothing on Alibaba, that people will buy into the idea. So yeah, let's look at Alibaba, let's see if we can find it. And then let's look at some alternatives, let's look at some mistakes, let's look at, let's just have a bit of a conversation about what exactly to look for, the mistakes you can make and what to be careful of. So yeah guys, I found it here on Alibaba. You can see that they were selling it on the screen recording I previously showed for $29.99. Here we can source it for, at the low end, let's say for argument's sake, $5, we won't get it for that cheap, but let's say for argument's sake, $4. So at $4, selling it at $29.99, you can see the margins are really good. I mean, the margins are, ridiculous. But what they won't tell you is the issues that are gonna come, because the issues will come. Yes, you can source this product for very, very cheap on Alibaba, but there's gonna be a lot of issues that come up. There's gonna be huge issues with the main thing being shipping times. Consumers, your clients, your people buying from your shop just aren't prepared to wait 4 weeks, 8 weeks to get their product. People are so used to a week shipping, sometimes even quicker. So the level of chargebacks that you're gonna get supplying your product through Alibaba is just unbelievable. I would really recommend, I'm pleading with you guys to please stay away from Alibaba. It's just not worth it. Yes, you can get the products for cheap. Yes, it does work. Yes, you can integrate it to your site. All of these things are true, but it's just not worth it. In the long term, you end up losing money. It's happened to me, it's happened to so many people. Alibaba makes sense maybe for beginning because it's cheap, but the issues that come up with the fulfillment process is just not worth it. You just would be hurting your business in the long term. So let's look at some alternatives. We can see that if you go into Zendrop here, we can source the exact same product for between $3.34 and between $3 and $5. So that's very similar to what Alibaba was doing actually. Alibaba was at $3 for argument's sake. So very similar. Usually it's not the case. Usually Zendrop's a bit more expensive, but Zendrop's a bit more expensive because they're a lot more established. They are way better business. They could do the whole complete fulfillment on your behalf. So you as the dropship only have to worry about marketing the product, building a shop, and getting eyes on it. That's all you do. The fulfillment process is hard. Manually putting in, an order comes through, and manually putting in the address of the person. And once you start seeing some real order volumes, now you start seeing some real traction on your site, on your website, in your business. It becomes very difficult to manually, fulfill every single order. It is doable. I have done it. It is doable, but it's just very, very hard, very, very time consuming, and it's easy to make mistakes. You shipped to the wrong address. I shipped to the wrong address before, and what do you say to the consumer now? The person say that whoever went to Texas sees this thing come out there at their door, it's free. They don't know where it came from. They're not. The chances of them emailing back and saying, "Oh, sorry, it's free. It's a free little gadget." They're not going to do anything. So, yeah, that's a big issue. To stay away from Alibaba for that reason. this, Zendrop is free for one, or if not free, it's very, very cheap, but it's so beneficial to your business in the long term. The benefits of it far outweigh anything else. The fulfillment process, having that fulfillment process done for you is unbelievable. So yeah, guys, I would really recommend that you stay away from Alibaba. Please look at Zendrop. I'll link them down below. I've got no affiliation there. There's no links. I'm not making any money doing that. I'm just trying to give you guys free, honest advice that Zendrop is definitely the way to go. You're trying to sell overseas, even selling in South Africa, but Zendrop's definitely the way. Now, if we look at selling the product in South Africa, we can definitely source it from Takealot. I've been struggling to find the exact same one, but I mean, this is similar enough. This is at 320. 320. It's a bit more than what Alibaba and Zendrop is quoting, definitely, because I'm sure Alibaba is still sourcing it from Takealot's definitely sourcing it from someone for probably that similar price and then selling it for 320. So yeah, I mean, you can source it from like a Takealot if you want to sell in the country, but then now it becomes difficult via margins now, because what are you going to sell? You're going to sell this thing that people can get for $5 for to be profitable. Let's say, argument's sake, on 3x margins. So let's say we sell it at just shy of 1,000 rand, so 950 for argument's sake. Just to be profitable, you should be looking at 3x margin. That's always like the golden rule. Just always remember that. So then now you must look and say, okay, 950 for a product that can be selling, that people can get. Yes, you're capitalizing on the ignorance of the consumer. That's what business is. But it just doesn't make sense to source in South Africa. Sourcing in South Africa is very difficult. It is doable, but it's difficult just because it's so expensive. It's quicker, it will get to you quicker, but it's just so expensive. And only reason I would ever get a product from South Africa is if I was shooting organic content for, if I was creating organic TikToks to try and get organic marketing going, organic traction. But beyond that, I definitely wouldn't source in South Africa. I would really implore you guys to please source on Zendrop. It's a better platform. It's everything about it is better. You're avoiding so many issues. The biggest thing is chargebacks, guys. You don't want to get into that space of having to deal with chargebacks now, because first of all, it's disappointing in yourself, because now you're like, well, you think you made the money. You see that, okay, cool, I've made this is what the revenue is looking like, this is what my costs can look like. After my costs, I'm not okay with this money, and then now all of a sudden your revenue changes now because there's chargebacks. So yeah, please guys, please stay away from Alibaba. Please use Zendrop. I'll link them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I gave you guys a bit of knowledge, a bit of value. That's again just the goal for me, just to give you guys value, free value. If you guys want some more value, please also just maybe have a look at my course link below. I'm also going to link Zendrop down below. Have a look at them, play around with them, see if it's the sort of thing you'd be interested in. And yeah, guys, see you guys in the next video.